Hey, everybody.
Good evening.
We're here.
We're here.
We're tired.
We are.
We're tired, but we're here.
I've been yawning already, so I
I know.
apologize if I yawn more.
I was telling Julie, I don't know
Oh,
what it
you
is because
froze.
we always do these and we talk about the day before and the day we're on and the next day. Did I
By the way,
unfreeze?
your internet is not allowed to go out right now.
I know. I'm so sorry if it does.
Don't even.
I don't have any control over it. I don't.
You guys don't want me doing this wrap up by myself. I have not been home enough to participate in enough to feel like I know what I'm talking about.
No, it's been good. It's been another good WikiTree week day.
Yeah, it was.
You guys like sharing your DNA ethnicity estimates, which is awesome.
Oh, great.
We'll take a look at that in a second here.
Margaret said the cubicle party is very interesting.
Good. I was in there for a few minutes and it sounded really interesting.
Yeah.
Get those
And
DNA
yes, we can see Mel and we can see Amanda, so that's good.
Yay! That was so weird.
I know. I don't know. It is bizarre.
Very strange.
Amanda, would you like me to share something? Oh, sorry. What?
Okay, sure. We'll go right to that. Go ahead. Share screen.
Okay, here we go. Oh, is that Molly?
My groceries are here.
Hi, Molly. So, should I pop into the DNA ethnicity estimates here?
Yeah, let's see what people.
Okay, want to look at that first?
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, 21 people shared. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, 21. We got going here. Tommy Bush is in there. I learned how to pronounce his name today. Tommy, thank you for popping into Friday date night.
Yeah,
let's see.
It's kind of fun to see what people got, especially if they have more than one test, to see if it's the same.
Yeah, the differences and the similarities.
England, Germanic Europe, Scotland, Ireland, Sweden.
Nice.
That's cool.
Tommy and I might have some distant cousins in common based on his ethnicities.
Could happen.
Let's see. There's Elaine. She's got 3 different tests.
They look similar.
Yeah. Let me zoom in a little bit. Is that better?
Yeah. Yeah, she's got the Nigerian in each one.
Well, that's cool. Only one has Denmark, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, when they break it, they break them up so differently. Sometimes it's kind of hard to match them up. But look at Ancestry's got 1% or 2% Ireland, and Family Tree DNA says 18%.
Yeah.
I don't understand how they do some of that. You guys probably are way more knowledgeable about that than I am. Okay, who else?
P.S. Can anyone tell me how to make zero spacing? Let's see. Nothing. Keep going.
Oh.
She was just asking a question about spacing.
Oh, got it.
Darren. He's very Irish, Scottish, and Welsh.
Wow. Yeah. And yet he's down in New Zealand.
Yep. I know. Finnish and Italian. Greek,
cool.
South Italian. That's cool.
Let's see. Who's next? Yoka. Central Europe, England, Wales, and Scotland, and Scandinavia. She has an interesting, she's got large percentages of just a few things. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's interesting how my heritage is quite different.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's given her a lot more Scandinavian than the European and UK numbers.
Yep.
And here we have Lucy. Lucy's got Mediterranean on her father's side, European on her mom's side.
Sicily.
Very cool.
That's fun.
Yeah. It is so interesting to see the different numbers from the different tests. It just it would be interesting to understand their algorithms.
For sure.
Who's this? Oh, there's Sandy. Sandy Paddock. Let's see. She's got mostly European and UK stuff.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah. It looks like MyHeritage wants to give her more UK heritage than European.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, Lord. Caps lock is stuck. It's like, don't yell.
Sorry.
Here's Carla Knight. She has a bunch from Europe and the UK.
She's got some
Northern
African.
Europe and some African. Very cool. We have Stephanie Hill. I've seen Stephanie around a lot this week. Passing by. And like most of us, she's got a lot of England and Northwestern European heritage, Germanic, Wales. This is my family here, or
Netherlands, Sweden, and Scotland.
Yeah. Well, not Scotland so much for me.
Netherlands and Sweden.
Yeah. We've got Lee Chester Master.
Oh,
lots
she had
of people.
Some surprises.
Oh, yeah. Well, I wonder why that's a disappointment. Maybe not as big as she thought it was.
She thought there'd be more, or she doesn't want any.
I'm guessing she's probably heard that there was more and there wasn't as much as she thought there was. That happened on mine too. Thought there would be a lot more German and it was more Northern European and some Denmark and Netherlands and stuff. Deborah Aiken. We're all from the same place. It's just, we could all be lumped together.
You guys all could be.
Yep.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, she's got 5% West Asian though from MyHeritage. That's different.
Oh, that's cool. I wonder if that was a surprise to her.
I bet it was. Maybe. Probably.
I like that Lee put this out here.
Yeah.
Gave us her reactions. Okay, we have Nancy Thomas. Let's see, it was DNA testing that led to my discovery at age 72 that the man on my birth certificate was not my biological father. Oh, wow. That takes some adjustment of your thinking.
Right.
Wow. But one of our adoption angels helped her identify her biological father, which was in less than 24 hours.
Nice.
Wow.
Go adoption
That
angels.
that's amazing. Good job, you guys. Worlds are very, very similar. So she just posted Ancestry.
Yeah.
More England and Northwestern Europe, some Scandinavian stuff.
She's
very
got
cool.
Chippewa.
How did I miss that? Where do you see that?
Down at the bottom.
Oh, it all ran together for me. I am tired. That's great that she actually had that come through. We know how much lore there is that goes around about Native American ancestry, and sometimes it just doesn't show up. Brian Lamoth. Very English or UK, or European, little Mediterranean there. Oh, and Ghanaian, Liberian, and Sierra Leonean.
Cool. From his paternal grandmother.
Little Korean. That's very, very interesting. It doesn't show up for either of his parents.
That's funny.
Surprise. Okay, and we have Samantha Thompson. Very typical, it looks like.
Yeah.
Got a little. Carrie Gibbon.
Yay.
So she's got Ashkenazi Jew. That showed up like that on mine too. We don't know where that came from. Oh, Iceland. That's different.
Yeah.
Let's see. Peter says, a WikiTree user with exclusively Finnish ancestry has submitted their autosomal DNA results to GEDmatch. Upon analysis, this individual's genetic distance to the Finnish ethnicity was found to be 1.750994. This represents the lowest genetic distance currently known within the WikiTree community. That's really cool.
That is cool. This WikiTree is pure as snow.
Very cool. We have Jay Kirk. DNA ethnicity estimates are from July 2024 Ancestry, so that's pretty recent.
Yeah.
And it added Spain for them.
Spain.
They got the same Ashkenazi Jew percentage that I got, which we've never heard of that, but that's very small. So we can't even be sure it's accurate.
Yeah.
From what I've been told. Brenda Butler. Very, very UKian. Is that a word?
UKian?
I don't think so. United Kingdomian. That doesn't work. Who's
nice
this?
Charts.
Did a nice table. Shonda. She did a nice. Oh, she has a twin. Well, look at that. That's very cool.
Look.
Identical twin. But yet their DNA is not identical.
Nope.
That's crazy. Somebody who knows about twins in the comments there, tell me how common it is for this to be like this.
My mom and her twin were like that. They had some differences.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I naively thought that if you were an identical twin, your DNA would be identical. I guess it makes more sense that it's not, though.
Yeah.
And we have Karen Warner from Norway, England, and Northeast Europe. More European and Scandinavian people. Jennifer Robbins, same thing. This is crazy. It's like we all come from the same places, ultimately.
Well, she's got some Russia.
Yeah. Interesting. And page 2. Oh, somebody did some fancy formatting for us here. Nicola Devenish, if I'm pronouncing her name correctly. The Bali Nahadi Neolithic female and me. Oh, I don't know enough about DNA. Are you familiar with this?
No.
I'm not either. Chat GPT. This data indicates a comparison with the DNA of the Bali Nahadi Neolithic female, an ancient genome sample from around 5,200 years ago, found near Bali Nahadi, Northern Ireland. She represents a genetic link to the Neolithic farmers who migrated into Ireland. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I suggest those of you that are fascinated by this go out here and read this. It's long. I'm not going to be able to read the whole thing, but that's cool. I need to figure out how she did that. We have Amanda. Amanda's in the chat. And she is down in Australia. And she has a lot of English and Northwestern Europe DNA. Well, Irish, Wales. Very cool. And probably not unexpected. That seems like about right for a lot of the people that live in Australia. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. And Jenny Hayner. Jenny popped in and spent some Friday date night time with us today. She also has England, Northwestern Europe. Again, very, very similar to a lot of what we're seeing out here. So that's cool.
Good stuff. I should have posted mine. I just never got to it.
Oh, you have a little bit of everything.
I do. I'm a mutt.
In the finest sense. So here's DNA match story sharing. What do we have out here? Just a couple of people contributed. Tell me about this post so I don't have to read it out loud.
No, we just wanted people to share, like, if they had an interesting story involving one of their DNA matches, like how they connected or if they broke a brick wall together or things like that.
Oh, cool. So Christina Adams said she found a DNA cousin through 23andMe. They were both lucky that two names were known by both of us. And we both knew the name of our common ancestor. So that's convenient. Close relationship on 23andMe, emailed them. And within a couple of days, his wife emailed her and gave her the phone number. And she called. So they had a fun conversation. And they've been talking periodically. They both knew our common great-grandfather, had children outside his marriage, which made the contact easier and more fun. Interesting that we were close to the same age and ended up in retirement being livestock people with small acreage and open rural spaces. That's very cool.
That is cool.
He had, 2 cattle. She has 20 goats. And I believe Christina, the last time I chatted with her, she's in Hawaii, right?
Yes. Yeah. And she has a goat that she named Eowyn.
That's right. I forgot about that.
I hope Eowyn the goat is still alive, because honestly, that was probably like 10 or 11 years ago.
It wasn't that long, but it was a long time ago.
No, it was
for sure.
Long time ago.
Yeah. So he's in Montana. He looks like his sister. Oh, he thinks she looks like his sister. So that's very, very cool. That's unusual,
Yeah.
It doesn't happen very often. I've tried to email some people and I just didn't get responses. Let's see, who's this? Kathy Nava. She's adopted and she used DNA to find her biological parents. She found her birth mother by matching with a first cousin. Her mother messaged her and asked some questions, and by the end of the day, she had the name of her bio mother. It must have been her first cousin that messaged her. My bio mother did not keep me a secret from her other kids. She met her and some family members a year after they contacted.
Nice.
And biological father, family members on the maternal side. The closest match on my paternal side that turned out to be a first cousin once removed. She was the first cousin of my bio father on his mother's side. And when she reached out, her test was suddenly managed by someone. It was her husband, and I didn't get a response. She learned to research the family before reaching out to the DNA match, which she did. Did finally get a response from the second cousin. Made her own tree and was able to place some of the DNA matches and was able to find the couple who are her great-grandparents. They had 7 boys, and sounds like she must have worked her way down that branch. One of them had a relationship with an Italian woman. She found 2 sons who married Italian women, of which one had the surname she was looking for. Found the obituary of her grandfather, who was survived by 3 children, 1 son and 2 daughters. Found her bio father. So she was able to confirm she had the right man by having a first cousin match on 23andMe, and then got a DNA match who was the first cousin of her bio father. That's complicated.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he died before she was able to accomplish this. So that's too bad. I have a neighbor, my next door neighbor has a friend who is adopted, and I'm going to call out our adoption angels again. I gave her information on contacting our adoption angels, and they were able to help her find her biological mom.
Very cool.
Yeah, it was.
I found my biological mother, like, it was just a total fluke one day 20 years ago now. But for my biological side of the family, I've been able to piece together his tree just from very, like, different DNA matches that actually replied.
Mm-hmm.
And they each had like little teeny pieces where I could start to put together their tree. So
that's very cool.
Big fan.
Okay, so we have we had Friday date night today, and that was a lot of fun. We had a pretty big crowd in there, bigger than normal. We covered a lot of ground, and we talked for over an hour.
Nice.
Talked a lot about WikiTree Week and what everybody had been doing, and that was a lot of fun. So we hope we get some more new people to pop in there in a couple of weeks. We do that every other Friday.
Cubicle party was good.
Yeah. Lots of help with DNA confirmations going on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Midnight Madness is tonight.
I heard. This is the last one. They're not doing it tomorrow, right?
No, they're not doing it tomorrow.
I didn't think so. Yeah.
Yeah, DNA Features Chat with Greg. That was so good. If you want to understand how to really be able to use your DNA on WikiTree, go watch that. It was very good.
I bet.
Very informative.
And then Sandy did bingo twice today. I think what was the first one? Somebody told me.
Freemasons.
Thank you. I could not pull that out of my brain.
It was interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, that is I don't know a lot about them, but it's always intriguing because of all the novels and stuff that have been written around them. And what did they talk about in the later one today?
I'm trying to remember what that one was. I was not there for that one.
Oh, here.
I don't remember the topic.
Oh, notables. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
That was probably a fun event. And then,
hold on. Hang on one second.
What?
Elaine said, watch the cubicle party from today. No, watch it's a YouTube live cast.
Oh, this one.
Called DNA.
With Greg Clark. I have it highlighted.
Yeah.
So it's on the WikiTree Week help page. You can get the link for the YouTube there. So that should be fun. I heard it was fun, and it went. I mean, you guys talked for quite a while, right?
It went about an hour, 15 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he really he shows how to do the DNA confirmations. He shows the different apps that tie into DNA stuff, basic stuff like just adding your test information if you haven't done that yet. Kind of explains, how some of the DNA stuff works. So that's good. Can you share your screen again?
Sure. What would you like to see?
Tomorrow.
Oh, sure. I can do that.
Tomorrow is WikiTree Appreciation Day. It's like a thankathon.
Yay!
Show appreciation for all of our wonderful community members. So you can do things like go have your own thank you marathon and thank a bunch of people for their contributions. You can post a comment on their page or send them a private message thanking them. You can check their badge page and see if there's a special badge that you can award. There's 5. They can get a community badge, family, and then there's 3 generous genealogist badges that you can award to someone. If all of that's been done, you can do a wonderful WikiTree post in G2G and let us all know why they're awesome. We have a stream with Greg tomorrow at noon Eastern, 5 UTC. It's basically just if you've watched Hacktoberfest and you've seen all the new stuff and you have questions about the tech stuff, that's in Zoom. Pop in there, bring your questions, and Greg will answer those.
Great.
And we have the usual Saturday Roundup, same time, same place, where we'll just sort of round up WikiTree Week. And then we have tons of research parties all day.
I know. Those are so exciting.
The New Zealand one starts in 2.5 hours.
And they are pumped about that research party.
Yeah. Yeah, so go if you have questions. You can learn some research tips. If you have a one name or one place study, they're going to work on creating the logos for those.
Oh, cool.
So lots of good stuff happening tomorrow.
Lots going on tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then we won't be doing another wrap up like this tomorrow because that'll happen in the morning.
We're just doing the one in the morning because after that it's just mostly research parties.
Yeah.
And then if you scroll down a little bit more, there's just a few more things you can do. You have until midnight Eastern tonight to get things posted in G2G or do these other activities if you want them to count towards prize entries for the random drawings tomorrow. But there's the profile makeover. Whoa, stop. Profile makeover, write a little WikiTree haiku or a limerick, recreate a family photo, and there's the WikiTree heritage hunt. I have a few more photos for that to upload. So you still have a little bit of time to do those things.
You have a little bling here to put on your profile too. Get your sticker, which is fun. What else? Should I scroll down more?
I mean, you can, but it's not
door prizes.
Yeah.
I guess we've already hit all of those, right?
Yeah. Pretty much. You can guess the 40 million. Yeah. I don't think we're going to hit that for a little bit still.
No, we were talking about that.
When we do, someone will get a prize.
Balloons will fly.
But yeah.
Right. Anything else you want to see?
I don't think so.
Cool.
I
think I'll do this again.
I think that wraps up today.
All right. Very cool. That was fun.
Yeah.
We had a fun day today.
It was good. That's it. That's all I got.
No questions? Nobody had questions? Or just here to keep us company?
Yeah, they're just hanging out with us.
Awesome. It's a lot of I see Mel and Amanda, and then I guess Telly and Z must be in New Zealand. So it's all of our Southern Hemisphere folks who are here anxiously waiting to get in there for their research party.
Yep. I think they started early, but that's okay.
That's totally okay.
We're excited too.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's not keep them. Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap up the wrap up.
Hold on.
Okay.
So 9 p.m. Eastern. Oh, you're right. 9 p.m. Eastern is in half an hour. Sorry. I was doing Mountain Standard Time. It starts in half an hour. Don't listen to me.
Okay.
Time zones. Yeah, they start in half an hour.
Well, everybody go potty and get your snacks. And get ready.
All right.
And we will. Yes, she did. Mel, you did used to be in my time zone. As a matter of fact, Mel, I think you and I were only about an hour or so apart when you used to live up here. I don't know how I think we learned that too late at some point. So anyway, we'll let you all go and see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.